Hi, today we are talking about patriotic symbols. Patriotism is when somebody loves their country, and symbols are the things that show that we love our country. Images or objects that represent our country. Examples are the flag, the bald eagle, Uncle Sam, like the hat I'm wearing. I'm wearing an Uncle Sam hat. The Liberty Bell and the Statue of Liberty. These are all objects that represent or show how much we love the United States of America. And we especially love to show our love for our country on Veterans Day when we honor all the young men and women that fought for our country. Today, I'm showing you a piece of art by the pop artist Jasper Johns. Jasper Johns was called a pop artist because he took things that we saw every day and turned them into beautiful works of art. Pop art comes from popular culture, things that we see every day. And today we are going to be inspired by Jasper Johns in creating our own gorgeous flag art. And you are going to need the following. You are going to need a red sheet of paper, 4 white stripes, and a blue rectangle. These things could have all been picked up at Forstall School. A message was sent out on Schoology for you guys to be able to come in and pick them up at school if you could. If not, just try to find something that works at home. You will also need either a glue bottle or a glue stick and something that draws in white. So I'm using a piece of chalk, just like I would use on the sidewalk outside, but you can use a white crayon, a white colored pencil, whatever you have to make it work. Pause the video and go get your supplies. Welcome back. We are going to start with our red sheet of paper. We're going to put it horizontally, landscape way, just like it was the background of our flag. And we are going to take our glue and our first white stripe. Now, when we use glue, we don't want it to get too gloopy or gooey. So we want to use it very lightly, like a pencil. If you could see, I'm not using very much glue because we don't like when it's all glossy and gloppy and gooey. So we're going to take that white stripe and we're going to put it down just about here on our paper so that we have a red stripe and a white stripe. We are going to then take our next white stripe and do it again, remembering not too much glue. I'm going to take that. See how I have my glue on there? Little bits, leave a space, and put down my next white stripe. It's creating a pattern. Red, white, red, white. Take another white strip, add my light glue, because again, we don't want it to get gloppy and gross. Leave a space, put down my next white stripe. We're getting an amazing pattern. We're going to take our last white stripe and again put on a light bit of glue and put down our last white stripe. And we have this amazing pattern of red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Now you're going to pull out that field of blue. And we are going to lightly put glue in the on the edges. We don't need to put glue in the middle because we really just need our edges to stick. So we just want to go along the edges, thin line of glue, and we're going to put it in that top left corner to create the field on our American flag. We are then going to add the details, which are the 50 stars that represent the 50 United States. Now, a lot of times we could, take our stars and make stars like this or stars like this. But we have a lot of stars to fit on this field. So I'm just going to make little circles that I color in to represent or stand for those stars. And from far away, it'll look correct. So I'm going to start adding the white dots to create those stars. And I'm going to keep going until I come up with something that looks just like this. And it looks a lot like, our pop art that we created from Jasper Johns' inspiration. We created our own beautiful flag and patriotic art showing we love our country. Now, what we're going to do is ask ourselves those questions. Did I follow directions? You want to ask yourself if you followed directions. How is your craftsmanship? Did you work neatly? And were you creative? Did you create something that looks original, like this amazing piece of art, or this one that I did a different day? If you answered yes to these questions, for sure sign your name, because that's what great artists do. And then upload your work so I can see your fantastic pop art showing your love on Veterans Day for the United States of America. Bye, guys.